There we go, y'all. Chickamauga Dam. We're gonna get us a big cat. We hope. It's fishing, not catching. Never know what you're gonna get out of Tennessee River. Yeah, gotta find that Uncle Josh's bait knife. Uncle Josh's bait knife, right there. Custom, custom. Put him across. I didn't put my tie down. Go on, catch you a big one. Get a big one. Get a big one, man. Get you a big one. That's all. That's all. Hopefully, y'all can hear me on this Bluetooth. Look at that thing is tagging. Woo. Who all we got in here? Paw Paw, Backbone. Is that mine? What's going on, KC? Yeah, I got into it with a guy out here on the pier already. He told me I was fishing illegally. When I ordered me to do something, I don't take kindly to being ordered. I really don't take kindly to being ordered. All I want to come out of this is get catch me some big catfish. That's really all I have. We got fresh, skip it. Skip it. Yeah, skip it. What's going on, John Boy? What's going on, Jody? Skippies. Skippies. I would have been live about 2 hours ago, but I had to take my wife to the conference. Hopefully, y'all can hear me. Y'all give me a thumbs up if y'all can hear me because I'm talking through my Bluetooth. I'm going to try this Bluetooth thing. What's going on, Kentucky Redneck? This thing right nowhere near big enough for this. 5 ounce? Nah. Yeah, we'll just throw a 5 ounce. First reel going out. What? No. If Sean hooks up on a monster, I got a buddy of mine down there striper fishing. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all? I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. Y'all hear me all right? No? Yes? No? I got my Bluetooth on. I'm gonna try it with a Bluetooth deal. Folks came in and said hey and then left. Y'all still in here? Any comments? Okay, good. Good. All right, got one rod out. The other one we're gonna put a body piece on. Wait. Got to get this thing dialed in. Back last time. We're gonna give it a few hours tonight. Oh, you're set up on a lock side, Jordan. I was wondering where y'all was at, man. I was hoping y'all'd be over here. That way, if we all hook up, help each other get them in. Terry's in it. What's going on, Catfish Terry? Appreciate you stopping in, buddy. I wanted to be set up. I wanted to be. Yeah, I think it's already on top. That's an 8 ounce sinker too, y'all. The current's already pulled up to the top. That's why you got to lock them in the rock. It gets expensive to fish here, but man, it gets expensive to fish here. But that's the only way to keep your baits on the bottom. Out. You have to sacrifice. out hitting everything. Or having last time I did this. Put out the lights. I don't even, so I have another sleep. Not looking too good for the home team already. 20 pound monofill and everything like usual. I just cleaned this buggy out. Looks like a disaster area already. Disaster area already. I'm gonna go. I'll probably fish here. I'll probably fish on my stream for a little while, and I'm gonna holler at Greg. I'll probably go to his thing. Got to be a thinker and look at this. There we go. I think they said they were running 36, 38. Got good current, not favorable current. Any current is. Been spilling for a couple of days. Now they've been spilling again. No striper is running through it down there. You got a striper. No sinker. Third. Fourth. But they were trying to rip it. Cutter and slacker current. Woo. Fontaine, Jody, John Boy, Mr. Kitty Whiskers. What's going on, Mr. Kitty Whiskers? You new to the channel. Appreciate you stopping in, buddy. Air Run. What's going on here, man? Eric Flowers. Ugh. Yeah, it seems like everybody's got a hot bite going on tonight. Let's see what we can do then. Uh, That was my light. Appreciate it, Sean. Okay. Appreciate it, Catfish Terry. Yeah, they're 12-foot slime cats, heavy. 12-foot heavy slime cats. They can handle a lot of weight. I wish I could have got set up about an hour or two ago, but it is what it is. And hopefully you get better, Eric. Oh man. Somebody went into your house and stole your stuff? Oh, you're just downstream from me, Bobcat. Is that you I seen drifting down through there? I said somebody was out there drifting. Yeah, Jordan's right across from me, y'all. He's over there on the side over there. I hadn't been over there in a minute. I usually only fish over there when the current's super duper hot. Like 100. I'll fish over here when it's in the 90s, but after it's like over a certain amount, it gets over the pier, so you can't fish here. You got to go over there, just find slack water somewhere to fish, or fish the lake one, something like that. We got some skippies, so we can fish today and tomorrow and Monday. Carried it right. That's messed up. Like I said, I'll fish here for about an hour, hour and a half. I'm gonna stay at this spot, stay on my live for a while, then I'm gonna jump over there, jump on Rex's. Rex's live. What's going on, Melissa? Point nine, Evan Rude. That's messed up. You can't even have stuff in your own house. Hopefully the catfish are moving. Guess we'll find out. Caught anything, Bobcat? Caught anything video worthy yet? Hopefully they're moving. Hopefully we get to see one of these slime cats just double over and caught three. What's going on, Lyle? Got three so far, Bobcat? Heck yeah. Yeah, I started to set up down there, but it's just such a long walk. I'm gonna set up a block over here by 319, but this is too long. I was running late, but it's not that bad. It's all downhill when you get here. Two inside the pump station. Yeah, that's what he was telling me. What's going on, cowboy catfishing? What's going on, Luther? Yeah, man, we gonna get set up a little earlier, but we had to. Hopefully, I'll get to see one of these monster cats. I got to throw it out a little bit farther. Lock it in a little bit. I could move that rod and put one more out. Maybe I get it locked in a little bit farther out. They're rigged up. I just got to put a sinker on them. Well, one's rigged, one's not. the aftermath of the camping trip, the Durango. Yeah, I'll throw you one if you get close enough. You need one, I'll throw you one. Hey, holler at me and I'll tell you where I got them at. What's going on, wannabe? Try to get us a kid, man. Try to get us a kid. Wanted to be set up in that witching hour, but you know how it is. It happens sometimes. Yeah, that's not good, Melissa. That's not good at all. Sadly, they're not running rampant over it. Right on the left, it's got a love tap. That's right. Skippy! If you don't know where they're at, Bobcat, holler at me and I'll tell you where they're at. I'll be able to get you a bunch of them tomorrow. Come on, catfish. I know y'all want to buy it. Come on, you can do it. I'll take a stripe or two. It don't matter. Either one of the two. Whichever one wants to buy it. Stripe or catfish. We'll take either one. We're not picky. We're gonna try catfish, Bill. We're gonna try, baby. You got the baits in the water. You'll give it a couple hours. I got to work tomorrow. So it can't be a super duper thing. We're gonna give it a try. I would have been fishing more this week. I could not get bait. I could not find it. Nowhere. Oh yeah, I know that. Yeah, they reeled in two of them since I've been. That cold, that weather change, got them all stirred up. That air temperature drop, got that cooler water flowing. Striper love it. What's going on, Isabella? All right, let's see. Wore my jacket because it was a little cool this evening. The freeze, though. Supposed to be in the 40s tonight. So starts warming back up. My wife will be back fishing with me again. Being out there in that rain while we were camping got us good. I mean, we wasn't expecting it to rain for 3 days straight. Surprised they're not running any more water than they are right now. What's going on, Mike's Fishing Home? We got fresh skipjack for bait. Though. Catfishing Curtis. What's going on, Curtis? Deer hunting? No, we don't deer hunt. We fish. Kind of like deer season because it always opens the river up more. Ain't near as many people on the water. What's going on real time? We trying. Chickamauga Dam, right? Chickamauga Dam. I started back spilling, so I figured I'd come in this way. Seeing as how it was getting such a late start. I was actually going to go downtown, but you playing with my emotions. Hunting fish. Yeah, I hunted a long time ago back in the day, but I want to hunt for 100 pounds. I think been hunting for 100 pounder for 20 something. Came close last year, but missed it by this much. Oh yeah, that's right. You got to pay attention to the life. I'm sure my wife's sitting at home watching. I hope she is. Said she was going to. She likes to watch me fish when she can't come to it. No, just the current surge. 1969. What's going on? 1969. We're gonna go after them. We're going after a monster. We ain't throwing huge baits, but we're throwing pretty good size. They're in here feeding. They'll find that skipjack. No bites yet. 1969. What's going on, Nathan? My son's watching. I tell your mama to turn it on. I'm sure she's watching. Now we ain't had no bites yet. Then. We ain't had the baits in the water too terrible. You know how the Tennessee River is. It's finicky. Sometimes you can come down here and hammer 'em. Most I've ever caught in one night out here was 9. I think the smallest was what, upper teener, upper teen, something like that. Biggest that night ended up being what, 60. It's harder to fight the fish in this current. It's actually easier when the current's like 9. I don't know why, but it is. She is watching. Yeah, I think she'll end up going to sleep before too long. I gave her a shot. She came out with a. She came out of the doctor's office with a frown on her face. She's like, keeping tab now. She likes to watch me fish, Papa. If she can't fish with me, she's gonna watch me fish. That's why she's like, make sure you go live. Okay, I'm going live. I had her on the phone all that until I went live. So. What's the flow? 36 and some change. I think that's what they were running. 30, yeah, 36 and some change. 36K. Yeah, that's my son, Joe. That's my oldest son. He does Twitch. He's a gamer on Twitch. Yeah. Oh, I know, man. It's like I seen. There was a guy came out here. I swear he had one of those 10, 12 aught reels about this big on like a 5 foot rod. He was sitting right over there fishing one time. He cast it out. He couldn't throw it out past the first current seam right there. I was like, dude, you got to be out there. I don't think he ended up catching it. It was it was definitely strange watching it. Very very strange. Big old deep sea rod and reel. They needed one more to make it happen. Really nice. See, but see, now when I call you striper guy, I actually mean striper guy. Russian guys are all lucky. That's right. Have a good one, Sean. What's going on, Steve Mosley? That's a buddy of mine. He's a striper fisherman. I've been giving him crap. I'm giving him crap. Every time I come out here, he usually catches a catfish on his fleet when he's out there skipjacking. He's out there striper fishing. We finally got him. He said he's gonna caught 8 in the past 3 days. I was like, "Where's he at?" Oh, catfish. Oh, there's some in here. You still on here, Jordan? Y'all getting any bites over there? What? 2 rods? What's going on, Lance? Yeah, only 2 rods right now. It's not that it costs too much. It's just, I mean, I'll tell you the truth. I ran off and left my other rod holders at the house. That's the only reason why I'm fishing. I could fish one more right there. I've only got 2 of my rod holders with me, so Nathan had a love tap, did he? What's going on, fishing chick? Yeah, it sucks. I missed that. I forgot. I was at the doctor's office. I had the reminder set, but my phone never went off. I'll go back and rewatch it though. Nah, no, I'm not playing. I don't have. There ain't nobody here. Oh, there we go. Oh no. behind you. Show me all just a second. There we get away with it. Be back in a minute, y'all. We got to land. That one's going on. All right, y'all. We got him. Fine. Here y'all go. Big old Tennessee River Blues. Big old Tennessee River Blues. I don't know if I got one still on that rod or not. We let him go. Let's see if I got one on this rod now. Whoop. If he swims out, we'll get him. I gotta get that other rod, get another sinker on it. Yeah, this is number two of a double. I was trying to get the other fish, and that rod went screaming out of there. Yeah, he's in the rock, y'all. What's going on, Parker? He's in the rock. If he's still there, I gotta wait for him to get around. I don't think he's that big though. If he'll come out, I'll get him. He'll either come out or he'll break off. Either one of the two. Hopefully he'll come out. That way we can land him. He's still on there, though. Wrapped around the rock and rocks or something. I don't know which. Jordan, y'all need to get over here, buddy. That line will deviate to the left or to the right. I noticed that. That 40-pound birthday. First fish is definitely a lot bigger. He barely is pulling any drag. Now y'all see why I only wanted to run two rods tonight? It'd have been mass chaos if I'd have had four rods, yo. Gordon and I was here, I'd be fishing with more than one rod for two rods. Actually, I know I probably would because they'd have their rods out. Hopefully another body piece out. Hopefully he'll swim out or take off something. That fish got into somebody else's line. I might have to change this hook while he opens this with this. He literally bent this hook. That gap's probably about 3/4 of an inch wider, half an inch wider than this. We'll sit here and stare at that other rod, see if he'll come out. Yeah, that's all we want, CBA. We just want to see him for a few minutes. Yeah, but look, that hook right there, it opened that hook up. But it got into somebody else's line. Bobcat, if you're in here, buddy, they're still out here. They're moving, buddy. I got one on that rock. You're still in here. Change this hook. Leader's actually in good shape. Great shape. Enough. I'm gonna save that dude. I'll show you all different things. That's a stock hook right there. That's the one that got bent. See how much of a difference that is? He opened that gap up, what, 3/4 of an inch to an inch? Yeah, he moved that hook an inch. From here all the way to right there. Uh, that much. That much. He moved that hook that much. Opened it up. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Come on, fish. If you come out of there, we'll reel you in, bud. You're not that big. You're really not that big. If he was real big, he'd have that rod doubled over. Gave him some slack so he could swim out. If he just swim out of it, he'd be all right. I'll tie a new leader. Picked up 330 yards, 80-pound monroe. So we are good to go on the leader. Tie that no knot snail. Cinch it down. Here we go. Come on, y'all. This is coming out. Come out of them rocks or line or yeah, Aaron. We landed one pretty close to 50, somewhere in the 40. We got one on that rod right there, but he's hung up in the rocks. Like he can't come out. I had a double when I was trying to land that other one. It's between that other fish between 40 and 50 pounds. It was a big fish. That rod went off. He done swam into something before I could get to him. Oh, yeah. That went on and just in the rocks. Yeah, I heard it. I was way down there when it took off. And then that fish got away from that guy, got away from him, went up under the pier. So that's what took. So I didn't know if y'all could hear me over the Bluetooth hollering at. I was like, no, you gotta keep him out from under the pier. That's a big fish, dude. Oh, pretty good size. Oh, you had one over there? I want to put this rod out, but I want him to swim out first. I'm gonna put it out. Maybe I'll put no rods up. Put some rods up. Fish. They're biting. Fish. I could fish 4 or 5 rods here. Y'all put a rod or two. I'm I got plenty. Here we go, y'all. What's going on, MR? Slowest train. Yeah, they don't move too fast on them tracks. Wish that fish would come out so we can see him. I don't think he's that big. Which I didn't think that fish was that big either. I thought he was just a small one. If I had more time, I'd have probably weighed him. Where did the fish go? Oh yeah, somebody stuck somewhere. Only cast 2 miles that time. I'll probably flip that one out maybe half a mile. I want that fish to get out of there so we can reel him in so he can free up my rod. If he wants to sit there though, maybe something bigger will bring him. Maybe he's 5 pounds and that 150, 160 pound blue cat's gonna grab him. If I hang something that big, y'all, I'll see if I can get Bobcat to come over here, get close enough, and I'll jump on his boat. That'd be the only way you're gonna land it. Do I have any bites over there? Two inside the pump station, going up the discharge and let it drift back to the skid jack head. Huh? The skid jack head. Yeah, that one hit the body piece. That's crazy. Usually the bigger cats love them head pieces. Yeah, it would be awesome. So you got a head on the top. I've got a body on that one on the left. That one had the headpiece on it. The one that went off later. Huh? Everything's gonna warm right back up. It's typical fall in the southeast. I only got two of my rod holders. That's all I brought with me. See, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I could run a third rod if I run that one like that. He's trying. I know he's trying to get loose. You'll watch my rods. Hoping he'll go ahead and come on out. I don't want to break it. I don't want to break it off. It's probably hung up in a big ball of line or something out there because that's never happened to me. I mean, I've had them run over here and chafe on them rocks and stuff along that left side, but I've never had them get one without leaving. It might be a flathead. I don't know. I thought that fish was striper the way it took off. I mean, he had that rock buried, man. He was screaming dragging. So did that. That one could be a striper. Never know. I know. Yeah, they caught two or three of them while I was setting up over here. I guess they got them one. Dropped 27 degrees here. Yeah, it was 48 this morning when I got up and go to work this morning. Catfishing. Really don't want to break it off. So it's right there 4 or 5 times a year. Something like that happens when you get case 75 years. How much fine we just took off. Yeah. All that was chafed up in the rocks. Yeah. I just found an 8 spool, so I bought everything. Bought the whole box. They didn't have a box. They have a separate. I quit using it. Yeah, that's where I bought it. They had 8 of them. I bought it. One of them today. Uh, because like Because of the white gap. The one I got out of 50. It opened it up to each. He was hung up in that. I got him on Amazon. I bought 200 of them for $78. I think you can use it so kind of like a Boston or something. 13 like the white cat. I was using those other ones off the Amazon, but I wasn't getting good penetration. These are good. These are they bend. That's the second look at man. That was a big fish. I'll run 15, 20, or 25. I just don't have 15 with me, so I'm just running 20. It breaks all pretty. Fish or not? That rod's right there. There's one I didn't put a second on. What when he needs it? Oh, Lord. Once you catch the monster, I can talk to you buying a slime. Huh? Maybe I can talk you into buying one of these slimes. They're not. I can't get them because they're not in stock. 12 foot. Oh, did it? Slow shipping? Oh, they were out of stock for 3 months before they finally got some in. So I was sitting at the bar for the first time. The bar started cooler on the podcast. Right here, around. Oh, yeah, I tried inside the pump station because the water was turned off a little bit. Then they turned it on. I was like, I've already got it there. Oh my God. I there at the wall. There's all together. This is wrong. Always to lose the sinker. Yeah. We are getting low. I think I got to organize that thing we're doing. I just did, like literally, not even a month ago. I cleaned that thing up. It took me 2 hours.
Right, you ain't got like a box for your sink, a box for your lead, and then a box for your all your line.
My wife looked at me like I was crazy when I drug that buggy up in the living room and started throwing everything.
I got 6 skips on ours.
I got 8. Well, 7 now. Put his big old head on this thing. See what he feels like. Hopefully. Big old head piece, y'all. Big
Yeah,
old head piece.
we're over there one.
Huh?
We're over there one.
We got the figure for it where y'all were fishing it? Huh? That y'all were over there watching?
Yeah. Play my almond chicken here. We're over there watching. I was clicking on YouTube and it popped up your fishing.
You know what? We got that other rod on the city. I'm going to put another rod. All right. Look at the guy. What to Sean for somebody else?
Younger guy. Younger guy.
Yeah, fella. He he was hooked up. Literally, he like, put your rods out of the way. I'm like,
Damn, I already hit the ball. Younger.
screaming. He was screaming at me, but use my rod. You're fishing illegally anyway. He's like, you got 4 rods, you only have a fish for 3. That's what I told him. I said, don't be preaching.
It's
That's
actually in the book. However many.
what I'm saying. He didn't know. He seen 3 hooks. So he thought he only fished for $3. Tennessee, I told him, I said, don't be preaching the rod if you don't know the law. He said it's 3 hooks per line. Fishing as many rods. I didn't. Yeah, he got it. Man, I moved my rods out of the way. Once he went screaming and calling. I just get there. Ain't nobody's stacked up in that thing with a fish. Get my rods out of the way. I mean, once my baits are locked in, they're locked in. I'm not gonna sit there and break all my hair off.
Let's say striper guy, I had mine off me last night. He went around and he still got it.
I know. Well, if I got a striper guy, if I hooked into a 50, you know you'd need your mind. I said, you knew it was a 50, yeah. I said, but you don't know if it's a 50 or not. You don't know what you're hooking into. All right,
Well, there is a good possibility you might get striper on that.
yeah. Still kind of, still trying to get used to that salt. Perfectly.
Which one's the Celtics?
All right, 3 rods, y'all. Sorry, I've been talking to them. All right, James. 3 rods now. How do y'all feel like I'm fishing now? Had to move that wide. I keep tripping over it. There you go, Paul Paul. Ed. We're not playing anymore. We got 3 rods out there. See what happens. It sucks we lost that other fish, but huh? It could have been a flathead. It screamed out. I mean, it screamed real loud. I mean, I don't know if y'all could hear it over the stream.
I didn't hear. I saw the rod being over.
It's because I have my Bluetooth on. I don't have the microphone. If I'd have had the microphone on, it would have heard it. But I heard it like plain as day down there. It was screaming. It slacked. I was like, it slacked off.
And you were down here fighting the fish and bringing that up. That rod goes, "Ugh."
There was a guy fishing here, and I didn't see him there because the light was in my eye. So I walked around the edge with that fish, and he's like, "Is there anything I can do?" I said, "Yeah, if you don't mind." I said, "You can grab the fish or hold the rod, whichever one." He goes, "Well, I'll hold the rod." Well, I had the fish on that bank. When I made it all the way down there to him, he swam out and swam under the pier. And it was all on the side of the pier. I was like, "No!" So I ran back up and I drugged the fish back out from under there. We landed him. And that's when that rod went off. It was a good fish. I wish I could have weighed it, but don't really have to. You're here to observe, MR. Oh, yeah, y'all could hear it. I don't know if my Bluetooth's off. Or...
On chicken there was right down the
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to get one. Just for
If you don't want a 12 footer, you can get a 10 footer. They got them in 10 foot. You gotta have that 12 footer, don't you? These might be for sale soon. Yeah. Just the rod. Uh, Mad Cats. They're all 12 footers. I'm probably gonna break. I'll probably end up selling these and getting five. I'll probably get like three 12s and huh?
But the Manchester, like maybe one of them will for this type of fishing alone.
Oh, they're 12 footers. They're not coming out until October though. Bigfoot is here. What's going on, Avid? We landed a good one, Avid. Parker. Sorry, y'all. I ain't paying much attention, but you're sitting around talking it. I'm sorry, y'all.
So,
Huh? Right here. Yeah. Better get out the big guns. Ugh, that ain't good, dude. It's not good to have bad TV. All right, maybe we can get one more. What time is it?
and they had down for the town closed earlier when we went through there.
They had what?
Had downtown closed off earlier.
Oh, so I couldn't have fished there even if I wanted to.
They had some kind of event going.
Probably had a
And I
concert or
was
something.
one time.
Huh? Bikers. Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to fish down there anyway.
They had the road blocked right there before you go down to that.
Yeah, I was going to fish there, but I didn't leave the doctor's office until late. So. Come on, kiddies. We'll be sitting there casually talking, want nothing to be going on, then all of a sudden you hear. That's what happened, man. It's like I had my back turned and it's gone. How you like your dial? How you like your dial?
The 50,
The 50H.
it's okay. If I overscore it, I have a problem. If I cast it too long, the line will catch. Somehow it's cut right in half. I don't know. But for 40, $50, I mean, they're not bad. It'll hold up. What do you think about the kids' quality?
I like You still you don't use nothing else. That's what I did. That's how I started 15 years ago. Just went to Walmart, bought one of the Shakespeare Tidewater. That's how I practiced. I bought me a rod, put it on there. I practiced with it for about a month. Then I started teaching it. HVs are awesome. I didn't see that. That's bottom. That's bottom two don't see for here for dials. No, for dial it's bottom. That's middle. The softest is in the middle. That's softest. But they're super smooth. That's what I'll tell you. If you can find the HB, that's the one you want. The HB. Super smooth. They cast. They cast like crazy. Oh, link. No, that's softest is the link. This is a 500 pound. That softest is like a ton. I've got this, and I've got two more HVs up at 50. I've got real everything. Now I just need rods.
Good, you know, rods in.
All right, James. I appreciate you stopping in. I got to work in the morning too. But we're gonna try to get us another piece. Probably in this string soon. Jump on the Rex's string. Got his regulators a lot too. So I was going to join it as soon as I got here, but I wanted to get a little bit of time on my string.
Yeah, I got it where whenever those things come in stock, they'll send me an email. But I'll probably never see it. Last time I seen the email was like the 7th morning.
Sometimes. With HVs. Yeah, you have to
No,
go.
the real, no, the rod.
The rods, yeah. Well, they just came in stock like 2 months ago. I've had that. They were in stock and they were out of stock within a month. They don't last long. They're good rods.
That's the price is good.
Yeah, they're okay. The Mad Cat's 12 foot. It's going to be a medium heavy when it comes out in October. But they're coming out with a heavy. It's supposed to be similar to those in November. So,
I've seen Anthony's smaller ones. I'd like to see what's up with. Probably about the same.
that's a Hellcat. I'm talking about Mad Cats.
Gonna be green like that.
I hope. They'll either be green or orange. What's going on, Dale? Bob? Aaron?
Orange would really show up on the light.
Huh? The orange, yeah. Dustin had his surge, his 10 foot surge. It showed up real good.
Yeah, last time I seen him, he was trying to sell boats and all his rods.
He's out here earlier. That's what Sean was telling me. Yeah, they're out there on a boat fishing somewhere.
He's trying to sell his boat and all his
He's got like 5 of them now.
55 of it. He's trying to buy some place way up there.
We might get us another one, y'all. I don't know. We'll see. They come in spurts. So had that double earlier. We'll see what happens. Maybe we can get us another one. What time is it? I don't even know how long I've been live. How long have I been live? Hour and 39 minutes. That's not too bad. Got what? Almost a 50. Close to a 50 for judgment. I would have waited, but let me turn these Bluetooths off. I way y'all can hear me a little bit better, maybe. All right. We don't have the Bluetooth on anymore, y'all. What's going on, Alvin? Yeah, we landed a big blue cat about 30, 45 minutes ago. While I was trying to get it landed over here behind me, another rod went off and it got hung up. I ended up breaking it off, unfortunately. He wasn't that big, though.
I hope you hit a monster.
Hopefully. Huh? Am I fishing tomorrow? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll be here tomorrow. I might be here. I might be somewhere else. I don't know. We'll be somewhere. We y'all finna leave. We'll go get some food and come back. Keep me company. I ain't got no fishing partners no more, man. I need somebody to fish with me. All right, Mike. Huh?
That duct tape rod looks real good right in the middle.
Oh, yeah. It does look good, actually.
Well, you can really see it.
Uh huh. If them black lights hit it, it stands out.
I like the way Dustin did his. He did it real pretty. I didn't do it real pretty.
It don't matter. As long as it shows up. People just want to see the rod tip. That's all they care about. As long as they can see the rod double over, that's what they want to see.
Oh, it shows up like everywhere.
Huh? I got solid white. But if you got solid white, your rod will show up purple under those blue lights. White rods show up purple.
Duct tape is the third eye of it.
Yeah. Yeah, all you need is just some of that high reflective tape from down there at Walmart. You can pick whatever color.
Well, they had some Galaxy. To do that.
Yeah. It looks good under the black lights.
I like the way Dustin beat. I thought it. I thought he bought that rod.
No, he spent about an hour doing it. Hour and a half. Yeah, it took him forever to get it done.
I did it at the house. And it was like put it against something, cut it right down the middle, wrap it real tightly across.
Yeah.
It took forever. What happened to your white truck?
It's still at the house. It's just been down. I just ain't felt like fixing it. It's just been sitting under the porch. Ain't nothing major. Yeah, no, there ain't nothing wrong with it. There ain't nothing worse than a toothache, huh?
That takes kids. I got mine.
Well, you got bait. You know where you can get them at.
Well, me and Brandon, we were fishing down there at the mouth of Chickamauga Creek, and they're busting there too.
Yeah, they're all up because the bait's running all down through there. If you go out to 319 Bridge, I was throwing a Foley spoon for skip, and I was catching bass. There's all kinds of stuff mixed in with it. I was catching spots. I caught what? I caught two largemouth bass. They were about that big. Caught one about that big, and I caught two smaller spots on a Foley spoon. I was trying to catch skip. Everything's intermingled with that bait fish. Right?
But you didn't keep the strike.
I didn't get a strike. Unfortunately, I got largemouth and those little spots. Spotted bass.
You can use them, make them do nothing.
Really? I didn't know. I thought it was the size on it.
In the rule book, it says from where we're fishing at, all the way to South Chickamauga Creek, you need to see.
Any size? Yeah, I'd have kept them.
In the book, 15 here to Chickamauga Creek.
It is time for a takedown, MR. Huh?
No sign.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
It's in the book, but it's under Nicky Jack. This is Nicky Jack, right? Somebody tries to tell me something.
Yeah. People out here is always trying to throw the law in my face out here.
Oh, I threw out skipjacks on there. I caught one.
Caught one.
They weren't busting like they were the night before.
We need a takedown. We need a big fish takedown is what we need. Let me turn my back on the rods. That's usually when it happens.
Under nickeljack. Nickeljack starts here and from Chickamauga down streams of the mountain South Chickamauga Creek. 15 per day, no length limit. Rest of the reservoir like per day. No. Yeah, I read that.
That's right. No, that's right. That's right. All right, we'll see y'all tomorrow. And we were alone. We'll try. I can't be too big. I'll be out here by myself. I can't land it by myself. We'll try though. Actually, I can. I can walk around right there, walk down the rocks, and land it right there. So actually, yeah, I can land a big one out here by myself. I've done it. It's easier when you got somebody with you. Come on, MR. You got to conjure up a bite, buddy. People fishing over there. So I ain't completely on. I get lonely easy. Come on, fish. Smack talk has begun. Bobcat, what's going on, Bobcat? Just holler, you'll run up river. What's going on, rattle trap? Yeah, hopefully I can hang into a monster. And now I never did get that other one back. Don't. He got hung up out there in them rocks. And I couldn't get him out. We got the bigger of the two, so that's all that matters. That fish was a lot bigger than I thought it was. I thought he was like a 20 or a 30. Pretty close to 50. He's in that 40 range, upper 40s. Jody put out another video. I'll have to check her video. Hopefully Regs ain't too mad at me. Yeah, we got one, Dave, about almost 50. I had a double on him. I was trying to land that bigger fish down there. One of the other rods went off, but he got hung up in rocks out there where I could get to him. Could have been a flathead because he stayed low, so or could have been a striper. I mean, it wasn't real big, whatever it was. What's going on, hog leg? Think regulators is asleep. He probably is asleep. That big old steak he ate for supper. I don't know if y'all got him on Facebook. Y'all seen that picture? And I'd be in a food induced coma too. That steak was like that thick. What's going on, fins and foul? Is he snoozing? I was gonna end this stream and go to his stream, but if he's asleep, I ain't gonna bother him. Those are two really nice takedowns, though. What's going on, Jody? I don't doubt it, Jody. It ain't the first time they fell asleep. I know they eat steak every weekend. They keep trying to get me to come over there. I'll go over there and fish with them one weekend. Yeah, I couldn't eat all that and try to stay away. Like I had a what? I got back from the doctor. My wife made my plate. She put two pork chops on my plate. Um, what was it? Two pork chops, mac and cheese, something else. I can't. Greens. And I ate one of the pork chops. A piece of the other one. The dog ate the rest. I was feeding the dog while I was sitting there eating supper too. She kept jumping up, and I was like, "Here." Came to watch some fish and not snoring. Yeah, we're fishing. We caught that one earlier. We missed it. Got 50 pounds. Yeah, I don't doubt it at all. Asleep. Is both of them asleep or just one of them? I wouldn't doubt it if both of them were asleep. Hey, that train's moving again, y'all. If they land a fish, if we get hooked up, I'll turn everything. Hopefully, y'all can see enough down there to watch me land it anyway. We're gonna have to kind of walk all the way around this pier, walk down them rocks, hold the fish in that spot, lock the rod in the rocks, and grab it with the net. One of them. I don't doubt it. Them big old steaks they ate for supper, I'd be passed out too. I wasn't hung up. There was a fish on it, hog leg, and he swam into some rocks out there because I was trying to get that big 50 in down there, and that rod took off. I had the Bluetooth on, so by the time I could get up here, get that fish landed, get up here, get the fish released, and get back over here to that fish, he done wrapped around some rocks. So wasn't nothing I could do with it. So unfortunately, might recast that rod. This one's different. Oh, it's wrong, Joe. Problem. You don't have to. We're not bait rich, but we're not bait poor either. Started out with 8, so 6. Everything kind of says one thing, one thing, five, half. Really, it's hard to pinpoint it, basically. Kind of cast it. Had a Red Bull. No, I don't drink energy drink. I'm just getting antsy. I'm ready for a bite. What's going on, Catfish Kyle? Just now coming in, we landed one about 50 pounds. I don't know, an hour ago, whatever. Had a double on it one time, but it got in the rock. No, I don't drink energy drinks, pop off. I used to drink them back when I did quarry work, but I don't drink. We got a big skipjack head piece on that right rod. We got 2 body pieces on it. Driving and listening. Bit chilly. Yeah, yes, it is. Yeah, it's definitely chilly, Glenn. It's worth it though, man. We had a double, landed one about 50 pounds. I mean, it's probably upper 40s, 50. I couldn't weigh it because I had another fish on the rod. But, I mean, it's one of those guesstimates, probably upper 40s, 50. It's a big fish. I was trying to land that one. The rod on the right took off. It's good fishing though, Glenn. You ought to get out and fish, buddy. We're catching them all up and down the river. Willow, my biggest catfish is a 94.4 pound blue cat. That's my biggest catfish, 94.4 pounds. Yeah. I mean, I'll eat supper, but I won't eat a real big supper. I don't want to get too sleepy. Get too comfortable in that chair, sitting there watching your rods. What's going on, Palmetto? What's insane, Palmetto? What's insane, buddy? You went to Watts Bar this morning, Glenn? Heck yeah, man. Did you catch anything? My PB, yeah. I did the measurement technique, so I mean it's within, I mean it's within a few pounds. I still got the line from it. I measured it out with the fishing line, and then I did the girth with the fishing line and cut everything perfect. Now, when I measured it, I didn't find out until after I got home, but it was 94.5 pounds. So it's in that mid 90. It could have been more, could have been less. But I got a picture of it. Big goose egg. It happens. I thought I was earlier, and then all of a sudden, I'm sitting there watching the camera, and the rod just starts screaming. That one ended up being a 50. Got it. I was trying to land it, and the rod on the right took off while I was trying to land it, but it got in the rocks out there. I let him sit for about 20, 30 minutes, but he wouldn't. He wouldn't come out. So I got a picture of that big cat. I'm holding him like this. He was what, 50, 51, almost 52 inches long. Yeah, almost 52 inches long, and he had a girth of 38.5 inches. The monster. I'll send you a picture of it. Big cats here, Palmetto. I'm telling you, buddy. And I caught it from the bank too. So it wasn't a boat fish. The biggest fish I've caught from a boat was in the '60s. Yeah. I mean, it don't matter. I mean, I don't do this for the glory. I do this for the fun of it. I mean, it's nice to know that you caught 100 pound or a 90 pound. I mean, I did actually buy a set of scales though. My other my other set took a crap, so I went and bought some other what cat nets. Yeah, I bought a cat max. It goes to 110 pounds. Here's the batteries laying in here somewhere. Believe it or not, hog leg, that fight lasted about 12 to 13 minutes. That's it. The real big fish don't fight that big. At least that one did. I mean, it came out at 90 foot of water, so brought it up slow, but it wasn't really much of a fight. Like, I mean, the takedown was just so flawless. It was just like the rod tip just went just ever so slow over. And that's before I started using the drive-in rod holders. And I just happened to be walking past it and noticed it at the corner of my eye and picked up the rod. Well, it was under some rocks. It was like a little underwater cave where I was fishing at, and it was under that lip. And I had to wait. I could feel the line on the rock scrub out when it popped loose. I just held pressure on the fish and just reeled a little bit. It just came right on up to the top. It wasn't really much of a fight. Yeah, I know. I appreciate that, Palmetto. Yeah, I love fishing from the bank. That's true, though. I mean, the bragging rights, yeah. I mean, it's okay. I just don't want to like if they're real big. I don't want to weigh them and hurt them. I might end up getting a cradle. I mean, you can weigh them in the net. I just don't want to hurt the fish. I mean, I just want to be, yeah. What's going on, pork chop? Some Bluetooth scales? Never heard of it. Yeah, just lucky happen to be at the right place at the right time, Kevin. I've also had many a skunk trip out here. Many a skunk trip, especially this year. I went what 5 trips in a row live without catching. That's just in between. That's just the live sessions. I had a few in between there where I wasn't even filming when I got skunked. So it happens. I mean, that's right. You can't be using them $5 words there, Palmetto. Tenacious. That's one of them $5. I just love to fish, man. I've been blessed with a good woman that lets me fish a lot. I love to fish. If I could fish 7 days a week, I would. I mean, I can do it, but then I end up crashing for about 2 or 3 days. 'Cause I did it. What? It was 2 spans. I did it earlier this year where I fished almost every day for about 2 weeks, running on 2, 3 hours of sleep every day. I did it last year for about a month. I just love to fish. That's why I moved here. So I say it was either the Tennessee River or the Mississippi River. First job offer came here, so this is where we're at. That's right. That's right, man. And that's why I don't post a lot of pictures on Facebook anymore. People go like, that fish ain't nowhere near 60 pounds. I'm like, yes, it is. That one fish, I weighed it 3 times and it said 61, 65, 63. So I just went with the weight in the middle. I just said 63 pounds. I put it on there, 63 pounds. Like, that fish ain't a pound over 32. I'm like, yeah, okay. Ain't a pound over 30. It might be 30. Okay, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably end up getting a sling or something. I mean, especially because some of the tournaments, I mean, you have to weigh them or you have to measure them. So some do the weight, some do the measurement. So I probably need to break down and get a sling just for the tournaments. What's going on, Chrissy? Which I could probably be killing that month long tournament, but I bought a measuring board, but it wasn't the $100 one. I was like, that's a lot of money for a measuring board, $100. I went and bought it, the cheap one that Bass Pro Shop. But a lot of the fish were too long for it. Bob, what is your problem, Bob? Bobs are fighting. Going on, Bobcat. The Bobs were fighting. I'd have fished more this week if I could have found bait. I got lucky and found bait. So I didn't get a bunch of it. I got 8 of them. I had about 5 or 6 of them come on. And then I ended up breaking one of my rigs off, lost my sinker and all that. And there was a guy down the bank. And he kept staring at me, wanting some skipjack. He couldn't catch none, so I traded a skipjack for a 1 ounce sinker so I can keep catching on. I was like, man, I'll give you one a skipjack if you give me a 1 ounce sinker. They gave me 1 ounce sinker, and I caught about 2 or 3 more. What's going on, Snake River? It's getting chilly out here. You could have a measuring tape. Yeah, I got a cloth tape too, but I don't have it with me tonight. It's in my pickup truck. My pickup truck's been at the house for however long it's been down. Not much, Snake River is out here trying to catch some catfish. Man, you got one close to 50 pounds, 50-pound range. Then Jones and the fish, everybody was live, and I was like, I'll go live, and I'm like, yeah, I'll go. I told too many people I was going to go live tonight not to go, so that's why I went live. It's a little nipply. What's going on? I mean, I'd have been live a couple hours ago, but I'd take my wife to the hospital. Yeah, it really was worth $8. It really was worth $8. That's what I told him. I said, here you go, man. I said, this is the most expensive 1 ounce lead I've ever bought. He goes, what do you mean? I said, well, they go for $8 to $10 in the store. These skipjack do. So screwed a 4 foot scale to the floor of your boat. One fish so far, Chrissy, around 50 pounds. Yeah, you can. It's fishing, man. It's fishing. Sometimes you catch, sometimes you don't. Biggest thing is just getting out and enjoying yourself, having fun with it. Catching the fish is just a bonus. Just to catch it. Well, you can always rewind it and watch it. Man. No, it's not a skunk. I didn't think it would be. It's been too much fish activity going. Bait's been moving real hard. There's a bunch of small fish moving, so everything's kind of that cold snap here. It fired the fish up, and they might come in spots, but that's right. That's right, man. Oh, that's just the current. They're running 36,000 cubic feet per second right now. So I've got 6 ounce lead and a big skipjack head on that rod, the far right rod, the one that's doubled over. And I've got it locked in the rocks. Like I cast it out in the rocks and the sinker's hung up in the rock. It's the only way to fish this area. It gets expensive fishing that way, but you lose a lot of lead. The most lead I've ever lost here in one trip was about 15 pounds. I've lost about 15 pounds of sinkers here in one trip. So Oh, they're gorgeous for the winter. That's what they do, catfish, Kyle. They'll gorge in the fall and get ready for the winter because they'll slow down. Their metabolism slows down in the winter time. So you can find like the hot times when they're biting. Like I don't know where you fish at, but I mean I used to fish Sinclair and Lake Oconee. Whenever they'd start spilling water or they'd be generating, down there, you can find those times. That's when you want to go. Unfortunately, Lake Sinclair, I mean, I had to drive an hour just to see if they were even running any water. That catfish I caught tonight, it was a monster. He was nice and fat. He'd been eating good. So I mean, I'm not throwing real big baits like that skipjack head that I've got on, probably about that long. So that bait that long and about as wide as my hand with that 110 hook right in it. The way I've got a homemade three-way. I've got that my sinker line tied to the same loop where my swivel is, where my main line is. And that line drops down and that sinker gets hung up in the rocks. So that bait will stay suspended. Which I think I got that one about 2 foot long, that one about 3 foot long, and that one's supposed to be about 4 foot long, just to see where they want it. Pontoon is in the process of being redone. Heck yeah. It was like this earlier, and just all of a sudden the rods went off. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Right before spawn and right after spawn. Right before spawn's the best time. But after spawn, they all kind of come off a bed at different times. So you can get a lot of big fish after spawn, but definitely pre-spawn. Like that's when I had that real good night here. That one night when I caught nine. And the smallest was what I think 18 pounds, and the biggest was what mid 60s. Fish a creek off the Oconee River. Yeah, I know where you're at. Give or take Oconee River. I fished the Oconee River a few times. I stayed. I mean, I fished the Flint and Flint River, Muggy River. Fished like the lakes that I fished was Lake Oconee, Lake St. Clair. I fished Black Shear every now and then, maybe once or twice a year. I'd go down to Black Shear, fish Black Shear. I never fished Jackson Lake though. Yeah, yeah. The winter time is definitely the best time to redo the boat. Now's when you should be on the boat fishing with it. This fall time, that first cold snap usually get the fish fired up, but it's supposed to warm back up. So I don't know what that's most of your blues are full of crawfish. What's going on? We'll just call you M, buddy. I don't even want to massacre your last name. We'll just call you M. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Or lady, whichever the case may be. Welcome to the stream. We're fishing the Tennessee River if you're new to the channel. We're just north of downtown Chattanooga. It's a 12-foot slime cat. So 12 foot. I'm 6 foot tall. I'm 6 foot even. But with my boots on, I'm probably 6. Yeah, that's mine. Yeah, I had it sitting down there for a reason, buddy. In case I hook up. No, that's not fine. You can just prop it up right there. But I appreciate you bringing it up here. Yeah, I had it sitting down there in case I hook up. I don't have to carry the net down there with me. That's fine. You can leave it propped up right there. I appreciate it. I had my net sitting down there on the walkway and somebody brought it to me. I had it sitting down there in case I hooked up again. Wish I didn't have to work in the morning. Oh, okay. Eso es el que te digo, es que, you catching this with a bowl spoon, right? A bowl spoon, that's still. Bowl spoon or crappy jigs? Yes, there is. Para catfish. Catfish candy. Okay. How many catches today? I haven't caught any of them. I caught these. I caught them this morning. Got a lot and rinse it. I don't. I mean, sometimes I freeze them. I'm going to start freezing them again because they're getting hard to find again. I couldn't find none. Yeah, I caught one around 50 pounds. Yeah, I caught one around 50, give or take 50. I mean, mid 40s, upper 40s. So, six, yeah, 6 and 8. I mean, I've thrown 14 ounces here. That's sir. No, I ain't got no more yet, Jordan. No more yet, buddy. Y'all left. That's what happened. So y'all were down here. Y'all were bringing the luck. Y'all might have been over there, but y'all were bringing the luck. So y'all left. Now the fish quit biting, Jordan. So you should have came back over here and hung out with me for a little while. Maybe I just need to keep my back turned. If I keep my back turned to the rods, maybe they'll just get snatched over. Why not have my baits in the right spot either? If yeah, I'll throw an 8 and a 6 or stuff like that. I was kind of mismatching. Depends on what I need. Throw like an 8 and a 6 or 2 8s or you know, sometimes you got to throw a lot of weight. But here, usually 6 or 8's fine. Even in the real, the hair flips. No, the hair flip. The hair's getting in my eyes. Unfortunately, it's winter time, so I don't cut my hair in the winter time. So it's actually just going to get longer and longer as the winter goes. I look like Santa Claus out here. I won't shave. I won't shave for a long time. I won't get a haircut till the spring. I'll look rough. I'll be rough by the time spring comes around. Then it's all of a sudden I'll be pretty again. I'll have my haircut. I'll be clean shaved, and when you got to be up in the morning at 6:30, you walk outside and it's 15 degrees and the wind's blowing. I like having long hair and a beard. Mainly just trying to keep them pulling my hair back. But it ain't that long. It's not as long as Sam Elliott's, like when he was in Roadhouse. It ain't that long. It was. It used to be. The longest it's ever been was probably, I don't know, I went 3.5 years without a haircut. It's the longest I've ever been without a haircut. It's 3.5 years. I went almost 2 years without shaving. I looked rough. That was back in the quarry days. Like my hair was so long and my beard was so long. I started a new job and I stayed that way for about almost 8 months. And finally, I just went and got tired of it. I donated the hair to Locks of Love, stuff like that. I shaved my beard off and I went to work and the people thought I was new hire. They didn't even recognize me. Oh yeah. Yeah, my hair grows pretty fast, so but I still ain't gonna put it in a man bun. I might wear a ball cap. I just don't wear. No, 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 no mullet, no mullet. Mullet ain't gonna happen. No mullet. It's the same length all the way around. It'll just start. It'll just grow out from here. Ain't gonna be no mullet. I can't pull them. I just can't rock the mullet. Can't do it. It don't look right. It would not look right. I've never had one. So it's getting cool out here. Got steam over there at the spillway. Water starting to steam now. Pretty cool looking. Yeah, yeah, I seen that, Chrissy. I was like, wow. Oh, we lost in the '80s again. The '80s are coming back. I keep looking at that comment, Will. No, ain't no mulligan happening. I can't pull it off. There ain't no way I can pull it off. Come on, fish. We need one more before we get out of here tonight. It's just in hiding. That's what good. It could have stayed going. Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. But hey, it's their head. Let them cut their hair however they want. Catfish Dave with a mullet. Yeah, I don't know, man. Dave keeps his hair pretty clean cut, so come on, fish. There's got to be at least one more out there. At least one more. It's got to be. I get one more before I pack it up. One big one. Yeah, it'd be nice if we can get us 100 pounder. Turn. All right, Paul. Paul. I appreciate you hanging out with me this morning, Paul. Paul. We'll see you tomorrow night. I'm gonna fish again tomorrow. I'll stop and get another bag of ice anyway. Keep these on ice. Then they drop the turn. I don't know. I think so. They didn't drop it much. Usually that's all it takes is one little change and fish will be shut off. So they might just move around. Might not just be out there where the baits are at. It might be baits. I just don't want to sacrifice the leg. All right, Frank Gates. I appreciate you hanging out, buddy. We'll see you in the next one. I ain't gonna be out too much later myself. I gotta be up at 6:30 in the morning. So we gotta work tomorrow. We were off Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday because of the rain. But try to keep my back turned to the rods. Maybe we can conjure a bite. Nope, it didn't work. All right, Aaron. Appreciate you hanging out, buddy. Yeah, we'll be on here much longer just because the bite's just bleh. Somebody's alarming us. Oh, my feet are trying to break in these new boots. Oh, I know they hungry. I know there's some out there. It's kind of got quiet out in the fish jump. What's going on? Yeah, we've done all right fish hunt trout. We got a 50-pounder, give or take. Got one so far. We had another one hooked up, but he swam into the rocks before I could get to him. Either swam into rocks or swam into more fishing line, something. I just couldn't get him out, so I ended up breaking him off. But we did land a 50. Regulator still over there taking a nap. He sent me a message. I was supposed to join his stream tonight, and I just didn't do it. I was gonna get a little bit of time in mine and then switch over to his, but everybody said he was over there sleeping. But he was snoring, so I just stayed on mine for a couple for another hour. So. Because I wasn't gonna fish super late. But I said I wanted to be on the water about 7 o'clock, 6:30, 7 o'clock. You watching both buck? Hey man, I'd be watching them if I had some thing on my tablet. I just don't have any internet on it anymore. We switched services and we couldn't get them to switch the service on my tablet for somebody. All right, fish. Yeah, I started to join a stream, and then everybody's like, "Well, he's snoring." I was like, "Okay, well, I'll just stay on mine then." That big old supper he ate. They've been catching anything over there, Chrissy? Iowa Trapper. Are you a moderator on my channel, Fish? If you are, share his link out. I like trapping channels too. I'm a member of a few. I watch everything on YouTube. So I think the last time I checked, I was like part of what 3,000 3,000 things on YouTube because I watch everything. I watch poker, hunting, fishing, homesteads. I watch everything. Anything I can make the time pass by because I don't have satellite or cable. So I just watch YouTube. false alarm. Not a good one. Hey, fish is a fish. 88 degrees. Where in the world are you at, Willow? It's like 50 something here. 9 p.m. Oh, you're in Cali. You in Cali? Yeah, 'cause it's midnight here. So you got to be in Cali or over that way somewhere. They did good this morning on their live. Then they caught six. I think that's what I seen this morning. Vegas. Okay, yeah. No wonder it's 88 degrees. In the middle of the desert. Vegas. I had a chance to go to Vegas a long time ago and I never went. I won a seat to the World Series main event. Didn't even go. Yeah, I won a seat to the World Series of Poker main event. The year that Jamie Gold won it. That's the year that I could have went. I won a seat on Poker Stars. Supposed to get around 70 tonight, but you don't see it happening. Yeah, I don't know what it is here, but it's chilly. Chilly, chilly. Supposed to get around 70. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be here in the next few days. But I think this morning, yesterday morning now, when I woke up, it was 48. So right now, it's pretty chilly. It ain't cold, but it's chilly. Actually, pretty comfortable weather. I like it like this. Throw a little light jacket on, and we're good to go. Cover your head up, keep your warmth in, and you're good to go. We'll try to go live a little earlier tonight. Might be back out here. We'll see what the current's doing. If they drop the current, I probably won't be back out here. I like to go downtown, but I don't know if they got anything going. Yeah, I just don't watch TV, bud. I mean, I've got a TV at the house. The kids was using it for their video games, and now it just kind of sits in the living room. What's going on, Troy? What's going on, Troy? You got us a 50, buddy. You got us a 50. 50-ish. Big fish. Chunky, what's going on, Chunky? Driving home. And we got us a 50 tonight, Chunky. We landed us a 50-pounder. Big, beautiful blue cat. Big, beautiful blue cat. We was trying to land it. We had another rod go off, too. He ended up getting hung up, so we had to break him off. We're not far from ending the stream, but Yeah, it's on the live, Troy. Yeah, it's on the live. I don't know, hour and a half ago. Just sitting here looking at the camera or sitting there looking at the phone, and all of a sudden the rod just started screaming. I didn't even know he was that big. I was trying to keep him out of that right out here in front, like right out there where probably about probably about 80 or 90 yards down. That current kind of comes together, and fish will get in that current. Man, when they get in that current, you're through. That's why I've been breaking all mine off out there, and I was just trying my dangest to keep him out of it. I kept him out. He was a big fish. He ended up being a lot bigger than I thought he was going to be. So feel like it freezes at 40 to 45. Yeah. Yeah, I'm comfortable at 40 to 45. I'm a big guy and I'm used to it. So I like the cool weather. I'm glad the summer is over with. At least I hope it is. Hopefully we won't see any more 90s. I am perfectly happy with the temperatures and the low to mid 70s for the highs. And then maybe upper 30s, lower 40s for the lows. Like that's perfect for me. But then, I mean, I fished last year 4 inches of snow on the ground in Chattanooga. So no heater. Did not have a heater. I was just bundled up. But I am getting a heater this year. I will be having a heater beside me. I plan on fishing all through the whole winter. I'm gonna fish more in the rain since I got that canopy now. So as long as it's not thunder, or lightning, and the wind's not blowing 100 miles an hour, we'll fish. It don't help you in the winter. Why? We've got more layers, more natural layers keeping us warm. Yeah, like I don't see how y'all deal with that heat in the summertime. What, 110, 115? You can say it's a dry heat if you want to. 115 is still 115. It's still hot. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. All right, I'd like to see one more girl. Feels like you're melting. Oh, I know. Has it been humid over there? But y'all ain't been getting much rain though. I think y'all had what, the driest year long time over there. I appreciate it, Troy. Appreciate you stopping in, buddy. We'll see you around. I'm gonna fish again tonight. So tomorrow, today. It's 12:15, so we'll say today. I'm gonna cut this stream off here just a little bit. I gotta go home. I gotta be up at 6:30 in the morning for work. So I won't be out super duper late. We'll probably cut it off probably about 12:30. Gonna give me time to get packed up. I'll probably be home around 1. All right, David. Appreciate it, buddy. At your deer camp. That's awesome. Had a decent monsoon season, at least in the beginning. Yeah. I know it's been dry, man. It's been real dry out west this year. I'm kind of like a weather buff too. I love to watch the weather. When I was a kid, I used to watch the Weather Channel. It was weird. I love watching the Weather Channel. Ooh, what was that? He cleaned the fish. Wish he'd have thrown that over here instead of over there. Now it's gonna get sucked back over there. Wish he'd have thrown it right there and put some sitting out there. Yeah, that's all it's done is rain here. So we can definitely say that it's been a very wet year here. I think just this past week we probably got 5, 6 inches. Had to have been. I know where I was camping at. It rained nonstop. It's fun. I hated it. I like camping. I just didn't like the rain part of it. Did not like the rain part. When the raccoons and the mice when I was out there fishing. You ask him. Yeah, well, I try to keep up with the weather, man, because I'm a little iffy when it comes to weather. I don't like bad weather. I really don't. Been through 3 tornadoes. Not that I've ever had any property destroyed, but I've seen them or I've heard them. I don't like bad weather. I just like to keep track of it. If I got family members near bad weather, I'll post it on Facebook or whatever. Plus, it helps you prepare for your fishing trips too, so you can kind of plan out, a couple of weeks in advance how you want to fish, where you want to fish, stuff like that. Oh, please, we get one in the last 10 minutes, 12 minutes. Hopefully this cold snap will kill off these grass beds. That'd be nice. There's the ball. All right, Robbie's fixing to go off. Foot screamer. Weird how that rod just kind of slacked up. Yeah, Robert James, we got a 50-pounder early live on the string. We got one. We had two hook up, but we ended up losing one. We're going to end the stream here about 12:30. I got to get up and work in the morning, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I got to work tomorrow. What's going on? Cat fishing with costs. Costs. That costs. Appreciate it, buddy. Keep wood on the string. What you talking about, Curtis? What you talking about catfishing, Curtis? No, there's a delay, but I don't know what you're talking about, bud. Keep wood on the string. No. No, that 50-pounder got released, buddy. No. I don't keep fish bigger than 10 pounds. Period. And then I only keep just a few 10-pounders a year. I don't eat a lot of fish, so no, I don't keep no 50-pounder on a string. The fish got put back right back in the river. Had him down just enough time to land him right over there behind me, walk up here, show the camera, and I released him. No, I don't keep them on a string, buddy. On the stream. Yeah, on the stream. Yeah, not string, Curtis. Stream. Sorry. I'm getting tired, so my words are kind of running together. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's funny. No, I don't keep them on a string, but I release all my fish. I promise you that. I'm a very big advocate for CPR catfishing. Stringer. No, no, no. You don't know stringer, buddy. I promise you that. If that guy hadn't left, I'd have had him show you or tell you. No, I released that fish. Ain't nothing. No. Yeah, no, buddy. I ain't on no stringer. I promise you that. Yeah. What's going on, bud? 4 more minutes, y'all. 4 more minutes. Maybe we can get hooked up in 4 more minutes so the string will last. The stream will last a little stronger, longer. Whew, I get tired. All my words are running together. Feet are hurting from standing in these boots. Gotta get these boots broke in. Yeah. All right, Chrissy Brown. I hope appreciate you hanging out with us this long. Maybe we can get us another big one tonight, but where you can get it. Yeah. That bite's been slow here too. I mean, just off and on. I've been fishing the Tennessee River for going on 3 years. So you don't really have big number nights here. I mean, sometimes you'll catch big numbers, but the most I've ever caught in one night here is just 9. But that was pre-spawn, so they were all good sized fish. And then the smallest one was like an upper tainer, and the biggest one was like a mid 60. But, I mean, I've never heard of anybody coming out and catching 30, 40 fish in one night here. I mean, if you can catch one, something over 30 pounds, one a night, it's doing pretty good for the river, especially for a bank guy. If you had a boat, you could probably do a little better. I think Bobcat said he had 3 earlier. He might have more by now. I don't know. He says downtown Knoxville. Yeah, I fished Admiral Farragut Park a couple times. I fished Poland Creek. I fished Loudon Dam, Melton Hill Dam, just a few times though, nothing major. Yeah, I ought to come down here and fish it one time, buddy. It's pretty good fishing down there. Bring you some heavy gear if you got it. It's like fishing below Loudon. If you fish below Loudon, I mean, you know what it takes to fish this river. Concord. I think I fished Concord once. Ain't ain't Concord? Ain't that the one with that rock bluff off of it? When you drive in, got your boat ramp on the right hand side. You can drive all the way up under that tree, and then right off where the Tennessee River drops. There's a big rock bluff right there. Then that's Concord, ain't it? Or is Concord the next one down? You got Admiral Farragut Park, and then the park I just described, and the next one down. I mean, you don't have to have super heavy gear. It just helps. I mean, it just helps with the fish. That way you don't fight the fish to death and stuff like that. Like I said, I mean, right now they're running 36,000 here. I didn't look to see what they're running at Loudon or anything like that, but the next one down, okay, yeah, 22-pound flat. He said, that's awesome night right there, dude. 450. I got started late, fortunately. I didn't get the first bait in the water until after 9, close to 9. How long have I been on stream? Yeah, 3 hours and 13 minutes. It was after 9 before I even got the first bait in the water. So I'll try to have the first bait in the water tomorrow around witching hour. Yeah, I was up there in Knoxville for about, I don't know, 6 or 8 months. I never did catch anything real big up there. I think the biggest I caught up there was like a 3-pound flathead. I need to get back up that way and fish. I want to. And the wife's wanting to go up to Poland Creek and camp out this weekend if I can get 3 days off. Maybe next holiday I'll come up there before they close Poland Creek down for the year. I like to get back up to Knoxville. 14-pound blue. So that's cool. That's a good sized fish, man. 14 pounds is awesome. I say they did something with the current. The current's changed. What's going on? El Gato Azul TV. What is that? Gato the cat. I don't know what Azul means. That's the cat. Something. Know a little bit of Spanish. But yeah, man, I appreciate you stopping in, buddy. Welcome. We're fish Tennessee River, man. We're in just outside of downtown Chattanooga, down here at Chickamauga Dam. You're definitely new to the channel. I've never seen you in. If you like what you see, man, hit the subscribe button. Hit that notification bell too, because I fish a lot. You're a white boy. I was getting ready to end the stream. Very unfortunate. Yeah. Yeah, I got tired of it being real long, so I just cut it all off. I went and donated. I donated it all to Locks of Love and all that good stuff. Now I just kind of keep my hair. I just, like I said, I get one, maybe two haircuts. Going on straight to the point. Yeah, I caught a 50-pound blue cat earlier, about an hour and a half ago, 2 hours ago. I don't know. It's been a minute. Yeah, we landed a 50-pounder. When we were bringing that one in, we had another rod go off, but it got hung up in the rocks where I could get to it. No, no, I don't wear a man bun. We catch pretty big fish here, bud. Off and on. I mean, sometimes you go through that skunk period, but sometimes you can find that big bite. You can catch some big fish in the night here. The biggest catfish I've caught out of this river is 94 pounds. And I've caught a lot of 60s and 50s on stream this year. So yeah, we got us a good one straight to the point. Fortunately, I got to work now. I'd stay out for another hour or two, but it's like the bite just turned off. It did something with the current. I don't know. Something changed. I don't know if they're pumping more out of the middle or what, but something definitely changed. Like, it just got weird. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start reeling everything up, y'all. Maybe we can get us a bite while we reel it up. I know we're probably gonna lose two soon. Yeah, probably would get the fight. They would save at least one of them. Oh, thank you. This is what I'm thinking. Yeah, great. Okay, great. That's why we want this is taking it to grab wood. Wasn't big enough to take a hit. Wasn't big enough to take a hit. All that three. Tractor fishing. Tractor fishing. All right, y'all. Now, you wasn't in back for a begging, buddy. Really have the 80s back. All right, Buck Williams. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate all y'all hanging out with me this long. We're gonna go ahead and call it a night. Yeah, we'll see you later, Willow. We're gonna go live again tonight, y'all. So appreciate y'all hanging out with me this long. If y'all like what y'all saying, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. I fish a lot. I go live a lot. That's all I actually do is go live. I don't do any videos yet. but, but I do appreciate y'all hanging out. I appreciate all y'all. We will see y'all later. Deuces, y'all.